Once again, session of Hoodies the podcast. Test 1, 2. This is Hoodies. Let's do it, man. Live from the skill suite. Yo, coming at you, man. Yeah. Are we back? 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 Word. Alright. We're gonna do something different with the mic. Last sound check. Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2. I think we good. Word. So let's give it a shot, man. Let's do it. Peace. I want to welcome you all back to another dope episode of Hoodies the podcast. I'm the host, the God Rashidi, coming at you live from the skill suite. Well, maybe not so live, but we coming at you, man. Word. Yeah. Listen, man, I ain't gonna keep this intro too long, anything like that, but yo, it's summer. Well, it ain't summer, but it's summer. It's hot as hell outside. I love it. It's here. Listen, this summer, the plan is to spend a decent amount of time at somebody's pool and at somebody's beach. Dead ass, with the shirt off. I've been working. Listen, I've been in the gym, kid. Word up, I've been in the gym. I just, not only that, but I want to do some more grounding. I want to get into that more this summer. You dig? But I ain't gonna, jabberjaw y'all too much in the intro. However, I do want to give a shout out and a salute even to this country's 44th president, Barack Hussein Obama. Today, I believe, was the commemoration of the Presidential Center, the Obama Presidential Center on the south side of Chicago. I think tomorrow, Juneteenth, is when it actually is open to the public, I think, right? Real quick, what is the Presidential Center? Real quick. All right, here we go. I had it queued up still. All right, the Presidential Center is a modern cultural and education campus dedicated to the legacy of former U.S. President, typically expanding beyond a traditional library to include community spaces, global leadership. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Unlike traditional presidential libraries managed by the National Archives, that's the NARA, all right? Recent presidential centers may be privately operated and focused on active civic engagement rather than just historical research, right? Let's see. Key features of, this is just presidential centers, period. I want to get into a little detail about this one specifically. And hold on, y'all. Okay, all right, here we go. The Barack Obama Presidential Center is a museum, library, education project in Chicago to commemorate the presidency of Barack Obama, the 44th president of the U.S. The center includes a community and conference facilities and houses the nonprofit Obama Foundation. Also included within the center is a branch of the Chicago Public Library and a community athletic facility within a broad expanse of landscaped public park, gardens, and playground. Dedication ceremony was held June 18th, that's today, to be followed by its public opening the next day, which is tomorrow, Juneteenth, right? If you're in Chicago, it's 6001 South Stony Island, of course, in Chicago, South Side, baby. Check it out, man. It cost them $850 million to build this situation. So next time I'm home, I'm gonna check it out. Now I can hear some of y'all right now. I can hear it. Shit, Barack Obama ain't do nothing for black people. But listen. I've said this before, probably on my very, very first pod. We gotta make up our minds. We have to really make up our minds. And I'm saying that because in one breath, we say that the system was not designed to look out for us. When I say us, I mean black folk, people of color, whatever you want to call it. I say black folk. So if we are all in agreement that the system is crooked, the system is wicked, designed to see to it that we only can make it to a certain level. If there are systems in place, some systematic shit in place to block our successes. Sure, A lot of us still persevere. This isn't an excuse making situation, but there are situations put in place to hinder folk like us, right? So then if we all believe that, then how can we feel some type of way about Barack Hussein Obama's presidency saying he do nothing for black people? Because understand that, shit, if you want to keep it funky, Brother Barack was just another government employee. If the system is crooked, then it's crooked. Would you expect him to come along and make it better? Don't get me wrong. A lot of us probably thought that. A lot of us started to think, well, racism is over, all that bullshit. It ain't. We found that out under his watch while he was president. I think Trayvon Martin happened when he was in there. I believe I said Trayvon. I believe the Mike Brown situation happened under his watch. Freddie Gray. So there's a lot of things that's popped off. So what I'm saying is, if the system's crooked, then the system's crooked. Already designed for folk like us to run into things like redlining and this, that, and the third. You feel me? So to expect him to be able to do something for us within that same crooked system, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. If the system's up, then the system's up. So how do we get mad at him for not being able to do anything specifically for us within that crooked system? See what I'm saying? Hey man, at best, he inspired a lot of black folk. Whether the inspiration led you to do bigger and better things, we don't know. Hey, listen, some people did. Some people were inspired. A lot of us were inspired to see a brother up there. Let's keep it funky. You understand? Now, whether you agreed with his policies and how he ran things and this, that, and the third, and of course, every president did. Listen, there's some black ops situation going on in some foreign country doing who knows what to who knows who. Right? The rabbit hole is deep, I know. The point is, hey, listen, he's no longer the president, and I'm off that. Cause I was a bit hypocritical myself for a brief little millisecond. You understand? If the system's crooked, then it's crooked. And if we believe that it's crooked, how can we expect a black man of all freaking presidents to get in there and do something within that same crooked system? The same old crooked system that invented COINTELPRO. Well, okay, it's the FBI did it, but it's government. It's federal. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about systems created to bring down the Black Panther Party, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, so on and so forth. Fannie Lou Hamer. Speaking of Fannie Lou Hamer, real quick sidebar. So I'm cutting hair today. Client comes in. His name is Hamer. Didn't think much of it, but I finished cutting both his sons' hair. He's getting ready to pay for the service, the top-notch, top-quality service. And so I say to him, I said, so your last name is pronounced Hamer? He said, Hamer, just like Fannie Lou Hamer. I said to him, I said, yo, I was just getting ready to mention Fannie Lou Hamer. Turns out this brother is related to her. So I asked him, I said, so what's the relation? He said, cousin. You know what I mean? So I don't know if cousins grow in great cousins or whatever. I shook his hand, man. It's a pleasure to meet you. You know, and of course, thank you for your patronage. Thank you for your business. But yo, that's crazy. That's crazy, right? But anyway, speaking of folk who stood up on behalf of black folk, what I'm saying is we live within a government with certain systems in place to fuck with us. Let's just call it that. And to expect him to do something within that same system, I believe we were a bit unrealistic. I was a bit unrealistic too for a millisecond there, you know. But I just went down a rabbit hole. But anyway, salute and congrats to the 44th president on the Obama Center, and I can't wait to go see it. I'm gonna check it out, man. I'm gonna check it out. See what it's hitting for. You know what I mean? And that's all I got. I think I've took up too much of y'all time. Let's go ahead and get into this. All right? All right. Yeah. Okay, so speaking of systems, well, speaking of black folk who stand up on behalf of black folk, speaking on behalf of folk who are, done with talking, ready to do something, ready to quit jabberjawing, and ready to do something, ready to make some things happen, ready to be proactive within the black community, ready to get non-black businesses in black neighborhoods to treat its patrons better. What do I mean? Check this out right here.
Step away from the window.
Y'all can step away from the window. Y'all can come up down there. So y'all, I'm getting a little more.
Step away from the window.
Let y'all know this is the second time I've been here with this shot disrespecting black women. This is over with. The last time it's gonna happen. Y'all step away from this window, or y'all stay here, continue to support these people that continue to disrespect y'all. When black men stand up for y'all by these clowns disrespecting us, we're gonna get the support we need from y'all. Y'all get away from that. Y'all come on out.
Y'all need to come on out. You've been warned. We're gonna shut it down.
Thank you.
All right. No problem.
Move.
All right. See that?
Move. I told you to move.
That's not right. Somebody should call the police right now.
You get 911.
I told y'all to come out. Come out. Come out.
Back it up.
Come out.
The brother said he wasn't playing. He's not playing. He said he wasn't playing. He is not playing. That's okay. He know. He know. You got another one.
Yeah.
Take it in.
I got mine. I got mine. Stop playing. Y'all play too much. We talk too much. That's it. Quit playing. Stop disrespecting black women. I ain't say that.
Don't move. Don't move. Just put it in your pocket.
I'm not hiding. I'm not gonna keep doing it.
Yep. Come on up out of there.
Back it up, sister.
Ain't no question.
Yeah, okay.
So this is what happens when somebody stands up. He stood up. He stood up. He told you what it's going to be. He stood up.
And he came out and he did what he needed to do.
He did what was in his heart to do.
Yes.
He's out. He's
Thank you,
done it.
Tyrone. Thank you.
Appreciate you, Tyrone. Coming up out of there. Y'all come up out of there.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Where are you sisters taking them? Which station is this?
Come on up out of there.
It's me, ma'am. Thank you. What station are you taking them to? This is 6th District.
Yeah, 78 and home.
Thank you. We headed to 78th and Halsted for Tyrone Muhammad.
Told everybody to come on now. He said what he said. He did a little bit of talking, and he took care of his business. We're getting tired. We're getting tired. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Power to the people. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Black power. Thank you, Tyrone.
Okay, so real quick, this is layered. So let me just start with I appreciate this brother's energy. I hope y'all can hear me good. Like I said, I'm doing something different with the mic, but I appreciate the brother's energy. Dead ass. I appreciate the energy. He wasn't yelling. He wasn't, we tend to become demonstrative. That that we shutting this bitch down. No, it was none of that. He went to the establishment, this Asian establishment, and from what I understand, something popped off around, prior twice, as he stated. Something popped off there where black women weren't being treated fairly, treated like shit, right? I don't have that footage. But if you know the story, you know the story, because if you see, it popped off in Chicago at this establishment, right? So I appreciate this brother's energy, man. I really do. So he goes up in the joint, as you saw. Lets the sisters in there know. Move away from the window. Probably should get the fuck out. But, you know, move away from the window. He let them know right off rip. It's about to go down. Right? And this let me also say that this is in no way, shape, or form bashing our sisters, our black women. It's none of that. Right? Because just like there were black women in there being, you know, getting their nails done, you know, regardless of what had previously happened 2 times there, kudos to the sisters who was sticking with the brother. You understand? Hey, throwing the cinder blocks, whatever, through the windows. Yeah, man, shut this bitch down. Shut this bitch down. You will treat our women with some respect. Listen, I appreciate that brother's energy. I appreciate the sisters who stood there in support of the brother. You understand? Who stood there in support of the brother. I appreciate them sister cops who wasn't extra, who treated. I appreciate how the brother knew what time it was, turned around. You understand? I appreciate that. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Don't start acting crazy now. The sister did say, well, oh, this is what happened when you stand up for unfortunately, this is what happens when you do things like that. Whether it's just, you know, whether it's on some revolutionary, which is what this was, some revolutionary shit. Like I said, I appreciate the brother's energy. Stick with me here. And I appreciate them sisters who, while they handcuffed them, they was cool. They wasn't all extra for them. I appreciate how they ain't give the sister who was recording a hard time. They let her know where he was about to be taken to. Brother himself wasn't on no, you know what I mean? He didn't make things worse than what it was. He was compliant. I respect that energy. That's some revolutionary shit. Revolution is just change. But what I'm referring to when I say revolutionary shit, I mean, you know, you're willing to risk your freedom for that in which you believe in. Salute to that brother. I respect it. I respect the sisters who stood by the brother. Black power. Word. Okay. However. Okay. If you've ever owned a business, particularly in a brick and mortar, situation, insurance is going to take care of those windows. It was just the windows. And if you saw that one Asian dude that was doing the sister's nails, he was shaking his head like, go ahead and do that. Because he's thinking, first of all, I'm going to call the police, which, police showed up. I'm going to call the police and my insurance is going to take care of it. And you know who's going to help. And I don't know if this is probably a deductible and some other shit. And guess who's going to pay for the store owners, that business owners half to take care of everything? The sisters in his chair. Right? So while I respect the hell out of what brother did, unfortunately, it may have been a waste of time. It may have been a big waste of time. Because obviously, regardless of what goes on with black women in that neighborhood, there's still some sisters who are going to go in there and frequent the establishment. That's number one. Right? Like I said, they got insurance. They got insurance. You also know that if you've had a business leasing in the brick and mortar, like if you don't have insurance, you're in breach of contract. So insurance is going to take care of them windows, right? So it's not going to stop nothing. Now you got a court date. Hey, that brother knew what it was going in. Salute to the brother again. He knew what it was going in, right? But I'm afraid it may have been a waste of time. You know, listen, man. The best way, you see what I'm saying? Like protesting. I'm trying to get my thoughts together. Protesting. We've done it all kind of which way. We've done the despair we've done the disparaging that's probably not even a word. We've torn up businesses and burned some shit down before is what I'm trying to say. We've done it that way. We've done the peaceful protesting. We've done all of those things. There's more brothers who've done what this brother just did. Right? With, you know, breaking the windows. However, I'm of the belief that at the end of the day, I think the only effective way of shutting motherfuckers down who mistreat folk in our neighborhood, who mistreat our women, who mistreat our girls, our boys, our people, period. Right? The best way to shut them the fuck down is by not shopping there. That's tried and true. Stop spending your money with them. That's the only way you're going to do it. Stop spending your money. So as much as I respect him, it was probably doing it for nothing. I mean, we know why he was doing it for something, but I just don't think what good it could have done. Heart's in the right place. But I think for something like that to work, the community's got to be behind you. And although there was some sisters sticking by him, because it ain't always like that. There's a lot of times when brothers who are standing up for sisters, and the sisters will turn on the brothers.
Well, a certain number of people in the store, and yeah, there's a long line. There's more people. There's more ladies out there looking for the 50% sale than protesters. So basically, we're not outnumbered.
We're not fighting for better roads. We're fighting for hair. Hair. Somebody got my hair. We're here for you. Thank you, Queen. We're here for you. We standing for the black woman. We love black women. Look, we don't want you to stop our sisters. That's why we're here. Right. Yep. We stood up. We came to your aid.
Yep. This is counting like 5 protesters, and we're outnumbered. Yeah.
I don't want you to hit a black woman. That's why I'm here.
Okay, but you let that black woman take my motherfucking shit.
No, we didn't try to take your phone, sister.
Did you not?
Sister, you should not went over there.
Did you not? I walked my ass to the motherfucking country. Did you not? She was right over there. He said
You was wrong. You was wrong. You was wrong like Mr. June. You was wrong like Mr. June. Wrong is wrong sometimes.
Obviously, protesters are not credibility.
We saw you walk over there. You did just like Mr. June did. You followed our sister out the water.
Like I said,
yes, ma'am.
did y'all look and help that bitch?
I helped you.
Nigga, you ain't help shit.
I was helping you.
Fuck you help.
I was helping you. I was helping
Fuck did you help?
I was helping you.
Fuck did you help?
Your wallet's over there. Your wallet's over there.
I don't give a fuck.
I know.
My wallet ain't on the ground. Guess what? Right you talking about this shit, my nigga. My wallet is in the car.
Okay.
And I had to leave.
Sister.
Fuck you. That's my shit.
Don't even talk back, brother.
We're here for you.
Every dollar we spend.
We're here for you, sister.
What is you here for?
Here for the sister.
What are you here for?
Because he beats
Y'all
down our
sitting here
sister.
not doing shit. What is you?
Because he beats down our sister.
What is you here for? What is you here for? Not shit. Nothing. Y'all gonna do that shit. Y'all ain't doing shit. Fuck you mean?
Case in point, The one brother, first of all, his sign was upside down at first, but all right, we get it. There's other people over there sitting with him who probably didn't got tired. It looked like it's hot out there. They like, man, hey man, it's hot out this motherfucker, you know. And who comes to start cursing them out? A sister. So I'm glad the other sisters wasn't like that. Did you see the sisters lined up outside? Now, in that situation, I'm sure you heard the dude that was recording who didn't sound like a brother. Didn't sound like he's, well, maybe he is from that community. I don't know where he's from. I don't care. Point is, apparently, because something popped off with, you know, a black woman, and to make up for it, as you heard, they mocked some of the, you know, the headpieces, the wigs down 50%. That's why you see that line as long as it is. And from what I understand, the store owner of that particular establishment, excuse me, the store owner was only letting like 5-6 people in at a time. Apparently he don't trust, you know, the customers. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sure if I blame him. You marking stuff down 50% off. It's gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy part is, I don't know this for sure, but I'm sure all the premium shit, because some of the wigs, some of that hair, that weave is pretty expensive. So I'm sure the premium shit, I bet that wasn't 50% off. I bet that wasn't. It's probably all the synthetic shit. Not that I know a whole lot about wigs. It was probably the cheap shit. Or all the shit that don't really sell. I give you 50% off that. But the point is, see, a lot of them store owners be knowing, regardless of what they do, niggas gonna keep coming back. If you build it, niggas will come. You just gotta build some shit that niggas will frequent. And I hate to say it, but we'll probably buy more from them than we will from our own, unfortunately. You saw that line. That line was long as I ain't see not Nara's sister tell the other sister that was bitching at the brother to chill. And look, I'm also of the belief that sister in this last video, yeah, she's yelling at dudes, screaming at the top of her lungs, but Shorty might have been hurt. Shorty, sure she's yelling at the brother, but she might really be yelling at her daddy. Or daddy probably ain't been around, which is probably why she's yelling at the daddy. There's a reason why she was spazzing out the way she was spazzing out. But hey, the spazzing out. Did you see the line though? From what I understand, there's some Asian dude that was on social media daring black folk to stop going to their establishment. They scared of us, but they ain't scared of us. Because they know we're the biggest consumers. I know we're the biggest consumers in the country. Shit, we're probably the biggest consumers in the world. We're slaves to vanity. We just gotta have the hottest shit out. If they ever do give out reparations, which I don't think they will. If they ever do give out reparations, we're gonna give it right back to them. We're gonna give it right back to them. Them brothers standing outside that establishment, listen, I get it. I salute y'all too. It look like it's hot as hell out there. And I get it. Standing up for what you feel is a just cause. Unfortunately, y'all was wasting your time. It's more of them waiting in line than our view protesting. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but that was a waste of time. Again, this isn't bashing black women. You understand? Because as you saw in the first video, there were just as many women standing in solidarity than there were inside the establishment, I think. That's crazy. Sister is yelling at her daddy. It's deeper than just that. I mean, whoa. To be that pissed off because you want your weave, your wig, or whatever it is. How that look? How that look? You know what I'm saying? Once again, unfortunately, the most effective way to shut motherfuckers down, the most effective way is to don't spend your money with them. Stop complaining. Don't even worry about breaking the windows, because they're going to board them shits up when they go out of business if we stop, buying from them. Who else buys weave other than black women? I'm not saying other ethnic groups like Latin women, women of other, races and cultures and such don't get hair pieces and shit like that. But I would imagine nowhere near what black women do, or how much, nowhere near, the amount that black women do. Is what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? They're eating real good. The wig and weave industry is a big ass industry. And even if you see a black woman who's selling all the stuff, where is she getting it? Most likely it's probably from another Asian. Most likely. I could be wrong, but most likely. The hair industry, Asians have that shit sewn up, especially when it comes to wigs and weave. In fact, a lot of the wigs and weave are coming from their countries. That real premium shit is actually coming off people's head. And a lot of these Asian stores probably got connects with these people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can do business with them. Maybe get you a nice situation where you can get you some shit wholesale. But they're not about to give you access to the plug. They're going to be the plug. They ain't about to let you talk to the plug. Hell no, because you go to the plug, then you can get it where I get it. And if you can get it where I get it, then you can compete with me. And listen, if black folk had access to the plug, considering that it's black people who buy those things, we put them out of business. They're not going to do that. So you may have your own situation where where you selling bundles and this and wigs and this, that, and the third, or just black hair care stuff, period. But 9 times out of 10, you're probably, I could be wrong, but you're getting it from another Asian who's not going to let you get access, who's not going to let you get it where they get it. They going to get it, give it to you, maybe a discounted price, because if you're buying it in bulk, because the profit margin is too high. Why would they make you a competitor? You're going to compete against them, but why would they help their competitor? You know what I'm saying? But the most effective way is to not spend your money with them. And then when it comes to not spending your money or boycotting, well, just going into it, you got to know that not every black person is going to stop, being a frequent at a store or a bar or this or that. Just like when the revolution comes, not every black person is going to be on the side of blackness. Some of them are going to join something else. Some of them ain't going to participate. You know what I mean? It's the nature of the beast, I suppose. But I'm not saying that black women aren't to be protected. I just think if we're really going to do something, then we just have to be more organized. Told somebody outside my suite. We just have to be more organized, right? More organized than we are in these videos. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So what we gonna do? What we gonna do? Because think about this. Even though there's some folk who will still frequent these establishments, profits could still, you know what I mean? Like business could still get slower. We have to be more organized. If you really want to shut and make a point to these people who don't treat us well in neighborhoods that we live in, hey man, hey, don't spend your money with them. It ain't even rocket science. That's not even, what to do isn't even rocket science. It's actually getting people to buy into that. I suppose some of us would have to come up with a really good alternative. You know what I mean? Come up with a really good alternative to turn black folk away from shopping with them and getting those things. We need some premium shit. I got premium hats. You know what I'm saying? I got premium cut, but I got premium hats. This is not to brag, but I think, what if we all said, well, I got premium this, I got premium that, I got premium whoop-de-whoop, I got premium clippers, I got, see what I'm saying? Maybe that's the key. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to say we're going to boycott and not spend our money there. Then, okay, so once we don't spend our money somewhere, now where do we go now to get those things? You know what I mean? Like, what's the alternative? And look, I'm no scholar, but someone has probably already thought of that. I'm guessing. And if no one has thought of that, then maybe it's time we all took that into consideration. You know, create a good alternative, maybe a better one, a better alternative. Then stop spending your money with people. You know, that's the language they speak. That's the language we all speak. That's the language we all understand. Word. Oh man. So the Knicks did it, huh? The Knicks did it. Yo, I got clients that was sending me mad memes and text. I had one client who sent me a video of him crying.
Yo, we just won that shit, son. This shit means something to me, man. Yo, I cannot believe this shit, son. Like,
because the Knicks won the championship. DJ, man, hey man, but hey man, salute. Shout out to the New York Knicks, man. Y'all work for that. Y'all work for that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all work for that. Listen, y'all beat, well, not beat Boston, but y'all swept Philly, which I still don't understand how that happened. You swept Cleveland, still don't understand how that happened. That coach need to be fired. You don't have that much talent on one team, you know what I'm saying, and get swept? Nah, no. Jason Kidd, he should get hired as a new coach in Cleveland. But yeah, man, I want to go into it's the off seasons, no more basketball right now. But shout out to the Knicks. Today, the championship parade popped off in New York. It looked crazy out there, y'all. It looked crazy. But I ain't even gonna trip. Give them their moment. You know, I gotta admit, the New York Knicks were better than I thought. You know what I'm saying? They worked for it. I think the Knicks got some shitty fans. Real shitty fans beating up Spurs fans. That's too much, man. That's too much. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to the Knicks. Salute to the Knicks. Run it back, man. Run it back. Run it back. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to run it back. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna keep y'all too much longer. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. It's getting late. So I want to thank y'all for watching once again. I think I got a couple new subscribers. Hope everybody's good, man. Hope y'all good. Hope your families are well. If I got a born day today, I salute you. You You know, happy born day to you. You know, new life, more life. Live it up, man. I hope you have the best of times. Word. My heart goes out to you if you've lost a loved one. All that good stuff, man. I hope y'all are well. Hope y'all in the gym. You know, hope you watching what you eat. Hope you watching just your diet, period. And we already know, like I've said 1,000 times, it's not just, you know, specific to food. It's everything. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I ain't gonna keep y'all too much longer. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm the God Rashidi. Till next time, this is Hoodies. Peace. I hope y'all can hear me. Hey. This is Hoodies.